We still have like 30 seconds of intro. Then we have to think about, or like throw out, maybe Napoleon will think about. Okay, before you push play or start. No, the audio is good. We're live almost. We are live. After the sprockets. This is Napoleon's big debut. Yeah, excellent, sweet. What a sweet boy. And welcome to Wheeltalk, episode number 102. The next day is Tuesday. We usually record on Sunday podcast.
Yeah.
So
well done.
We're here. Episode 102. Start off with some channel updates. Pistols at Dawn just released Deep Tech Seattle. First episode on SoundCloud and YouTube. Check it out. Techno and electronic music every Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already got one noise complaint, so we'll try to keep it down next time.
Sorry, neighbors.
What can we do? I'm here with Matt. We've got some other updates to talk to you about in
Yeah.
Wheeltalk world.
We'll get to that soon.
Got some bike news.
Some bike news, yes.
We went to the Stoked Spoke series last Wednesday.
That was
We've got a hellion of a cat that really likes his screen.
nothing really interested to. Very exciting happening.
Uh,
But the Stoked Spoke Adventure Bicycle Series.
yes, at Rhino Room on Wednesday. Never been.
Yeah.
It was excellent. We'll wrap up on that. Getting me real excited for that bike camping season.
Oh, same here. The stories, which will...
The stories, the pictures. Oh my gosh. It was really hard to go out into the cold, wet streets of Seattle after that.
Yeah, knowing that you could.
And what else? We've got Bike Happy Month. We're going to talk about that in August. August to September 23rd.
Yeah,
With the Pedalpalooza.
Pedalpalooza. We'll look at... we'll check out some of that.
Seattle needs more fun on bikes. Yeah, we got some updates on it. But first, some bike news.
So bike news. Yeah, bike news. We're calling from last week. We talked about downtown parking.
Yes.
So for cars, but we didn't mention bikes really.
Yeah, how do they allocate bicycle parking?
Yeah, man. From what I was looking at on the Seattle Department's Transportation's website, bike racks and parking one, you really have to just request it, I guess.
Anybody can request this?
Yes, from what it looks like, businesses request them. Individual people can request them.
Right on.
So
Landlord, property owner?
landlord, yeah, those people. Yeah, you
You just got to ask.
ask
Interesting.
them. I guess you build your own on your own property as well.
If you'd like, yeah.
Mm.
But if they're going to give you one for free, all you have to do is ask or apply.
Or apply for it.
I can think of plenty of places.
Yeah, I can think of two right now. One, Peddler Brewing.
They got plenty of bike parking,
Yeah,
but they could use more. They really could, honestly, especially if this Pedalpalooza thing goes down.
yeah, no doubt. It does get busy in there.
I was thinking, I thought you had an example of a business that should have a bike rack out front that doesn't. Because I've got one.
Oh, let's hear it.
Goodwill, Seattle. Or South Lake Union. I was
Yeah,
there yesterday. I was looking for pants. Got some. There's only one bike rack, but it's by the cafe. It's pretty far down the road.
oh yeah, get some in there.
Use a bunch more on that block.
Oh, along Westlake and everything.
Yeah. Someone else rode their bike to Goodwill and ended up parking on the street sign. That's why I remembered. Like, oh, you have to park on the street sign. Because there is no one in front of the Goodwill.
Well,
Bad will.
maybe they should just put it out on the street.
All right. Make cars go around their bike.
Yeah. Or take away one of the... last week we were talking about what do you get if you take away bike.
Oh, right.
Or car parking. Could do bike parking.
Mm-hmm. Well, we could talk about what do you get or gain.
Or gain, yeah. What are the
Or what do you lose
outcomes
or gain?
Yeah, consequences of taking it out.
Mm-hmm. I think about the Westlake Trail, about the parking negotiations.
Well, that's a really good
went on there.
example of where does it get prioritized there? I
Right.
think
Well, or the businesses get to choose defend their parking, but they could also request bike lanes. It's a little confusing. Can you protest parking? Can you protest
you can protest bikes apparently,
bike racks?
or
You
how
can't
the
protest.
trail will go.
Right.
Because
But
that's what happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the businesses said, "Oh, I don't want it to go this way. It's going to interfere with my
Right.
business entrance,"
Right,
and so
right.
on and so on.
But what about our argument of the fact that it's a prime is one of the best ways to get from downtown to the Fremont Bridge, which is proven to be one of the most heavily trafficked
Has it been?
intersections in the entire city. Oh yeah, there's that heat map. Did you see that heat map?
I saw the heat map.
But I think that was it. Or there was an article I think about it on that Bike Happy about it's one of the, or as far as like measured bridges or measured places. I don't know. It's up there.
really busy as
But I can totally see why, because it's completely flat along the ship canal. There's a lot of bike infrastructure connecting,
Yeah, there are. It's
but none of it connects.
yeah, or does it all make
Yeah.
sense either?
No,
coming
it's
down the
not
Westside
terribly
Trail?
cohesive.
No,
I know it because it's my former commute.
sure.
I know that well. It's not terrible, but it's flat, and it could be very accommodating to all ages and abilities with
Yeah,
a
it
little
could be,
effort.
huh? Yeah, I enjoy riding on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it easy to get around town.
It does, going north and south.
Being
It's
off of the
easier.
street for away from cars for a long period of time is nice.
Right.
What else is in bike news, Matthew?
Yeah, let's see. What else?
Oh, and if you have any comments about the bike parking situation, let us know.
Yeah, really, or a place you think that it would go well?
Have you ever
we've got
asked
the
a
link
business to put out bike parking? I've asked a couple places I frequent if they knew anything about it. Didn't get
Okay.
much of a response, but now
Hmm.
that we have a podcast, I wonder if we could start just
petitioning for them.
yeah, like write the letter for the business and be like, "Hey, we already did the work for you. Can we drop this off on your behalf?"
Right. Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah, make it easy.
Make it easy for them.
Yeah,
Well, some places are so far ahead they already know.
right.
Other places just have no clue though.
Correct. Wait, what do you mean? Do you have an example?
Yeah, I guess Westlake would be a good example.
Oh, yeah. Like good. It's well-intentioned bullshit.
Yeah. Other places, there's okay. So, say like along Broadway, there's plenty of
Oh, yeah.
the lanes there.
Why do we have parking and streetcar and biking? Why does
Yeah, but-
everything have to be there? Why? And it's like a major bus thoroughfare.
It's all yeah.
It's a clusterfuck.
That was
It's
something
for-
I
it's
wanted to
like-
talk about last week too.
It's like the Marxist problem of like everything for everybody is not equal. There's equality of outcome. Is that what the measure is there? Everybody has an equal amount of shared space.
If that's what the roads are, then
If
they are
that's
shared
what I
space.
think, that's what they planned that one for. I mean, Westlake's similar concept. Everybody gets their input. This is the democratic way. That's the Seattle way. It makes sense. I totally am down with it. But what are the consequences of just doing what anybody wants?
Yeah. Well, what everybody wants to.
But what anybody wants.
Yeah. Or anybody. So like on Broadway, then you get car parking, bike lanes.
Yeah, but how do
Car
I just
lanes.
don't understand how the small business owner or any business owner gets more of a more of a I don't want to say hat in the game, but a horse in the race. But that's not what I'm trying to say either. They have a bigger
So-
hat,
Sure. A bigger hat and a bigger
or
horse.
something, a bigger
something like
horse.
that.
They like feeding it extra horse food. They get extra horse food. I don't know. There's an
Extra bike in the race.
right. They got extra bikes. They're juicing.
They're juicing
Yeah, but it's like
on the influence of the car.
how do they get more influence than other people? It just seems disproportionate for sure.
Right. And how come you have to ask for bike racks?
Exactly.
You don't have to ask for
No,
car
parking
parking.
is just implied, and if you start, and we talked about it going away yesterday, and the upheaval that causes or will cause, or if we can be strategic about it, it would be interesting. It's an interesting communication problem, in my mind. I just wonder if we can. Yeah, I go back to like safe routes for school. Why don't we make that the focus instead of Vision Zero? Because then that's something that everybody can work toward rather than zero deaths. It's a little bit more specific, less specific.
I see. Yeah, because that's kind of all encompassing.
Very much so. Yeah, we need to narrow it down just a little bit to make any kind of progress.
Right, because if you do any
Like
kind of
one thing at a time.
yeah, and if you have a big vision, then you can say, hey, this little thing that I'm doing.
But make it part of the bigger one.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Then they say, this is what we're doing for it.
Mm-hmm. But and it's safe routes to school, and that's how you bring the pieces, how you can start to bring the pieces together, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's how some of the greenways try to go by schools.
Oh, definitely. And the trolley routes. Oh, I sent you that thing about they're trying to bring the trolleys, the waterfront trolley. You were talking about that last week, too.
Yeah. That would be so perfect along
They've already got 2 of them. There's 2 of them in Everett. Or no, on Orcas Island or something. In storage. Anacortes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up there.
Well, they're up there.
They're close enough.
It's possible to put one, take away that viaduct. You got a great lane for a
streetcar
right in the middle.
We can be thoughtful about this. We don't have to cater to the car. We don't have to stand up to whatever. I don't want to say it's a lobby, but if it's a lobby, fuck them.
Yeah. When I was in New Orleans, I got to see their trolley system there, and it runs really smooth. It's kind of old fashioned, which is awesome. But they have their own lanes. Each one of them. Is
it like both sides? You can get on and off.
Get on both sides. Yeah.
Okay. And do you have to get on and off at stops?
No.
You can just hop on.
Yeah, you can just hop on.
Dope. But it'll stop too.
Yeah, it makes stops. Well, it has designated stops that you get on.
Yeah. And or you can just like jump on it. Well,
no.
Oh, damn.
Probably no. It's going like 20 miles an hour, maybe.
Like,
it has its own lane. It has a nice pace to it.
Oh, okay.
Unlike so then I was in Tucson.
It's efficient.
It's efficient. Yeah, it really works.
Like okay.
It's cheap. It's a great way to go or get around town.
Easy to use. I didn't really use it because I did use it once, but I had my bike as well. Yeah. And that was easy to use?
Yeah, easy enough. Oh, with my bike, I didn't take it on there. I don't think it would be easy enough.
More of a people mover?
Yeah. Which is what it's for.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
You have a bike. Yeah.
Right. Well, and then I wonder if that's what light rail is trying to be more than it needs to be at this point, too. We need to move people and not necessarily accommodate cargo bikes.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm saying that right now.
Yeah.
But if we need to move people first, maybe we need to look at trolleys to move people faster and continue the light rail regional transit system instead of trying to make that a subway. Yeah. But it's just calling it what it is and someone making that decision or that's the public relations piece.
Well, there is, since we're talking about businesses and streetcars.
Yeah.
You've heard about the pause on the extension up Broadway for the streetcar. Anyhow.
Possibly.
You know where it stops at?
Yeah, like right almost to 15th. Or at Roy Street.
Roy Street.
Kinda.
It's where it wants to go.
Oh, it wants to go all the way to Roy. But it stops at the station.
Yeah, it stops at the station.
Yeah, and it's like 4 blocks.
Yeah, it was meant to go all the way down Broadway. But apparently people don't want it.
Why?
They don't want their parking taken away. They don't want bike lanes in the neighborhood. They think it's going to be bad for the business.
It's a main street. It's a high street.
It's main street. Yeah, people.
It's a business district.
Yeah, I think they're worried about where's the truck going to go to deliver? Where are my patrons going to come? How are they going to get here?
Well,
there's a streetcar and there's going to be a bike lane.
It sounds like a fear of change.
Fear of change.
Yeah, maybe that'll all happen, but maybe it won't either. So
yeah. It might change it too if they did.
But why are we forced to see it from their side? Like I'm trying to see if I can see it from their side, but they're not considering any other options. It's just like, but I don't get what I want, so I don't like it. No matter if I don't get what I want, then I don't want it. Black or white, zero sum.
Refuse to do it. I don't know. I need to know.
But how come a bicyclist can't have that kind of thing? Like, why does the small business owner get that kind of power to just say nope?
Say no bike.
How about we
just say yes bike?
Or how come we can't say no car? Or we do. We're jerk ass cyclists.
Yeah, then you're a jerk.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
But you're a business owner and you can deny other people their transportation rights, and that's okay.
Transportation rights, that's it.
I mean, and it's a culture. I feel like it is a bit of a cultural change going on here, and yeah, it's
Cultural change towards what? Or away from something.
well, as the city grows, the away from a car dependent culture and the dissonance, is it dissonance? No, the hypocrisy of being so about like environmental stuff, but still like loving the motor vehicle so much and knowing full well that it's the leading cause of the thing that you don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's enough rational people that are going to understand how silly that sounds. But for lack of a better option, they stick with what they know, which is you take the car to work to be successful. And that's how they've been successful.
Yeah. There was...
But yeah, there's not been in older cities, I guess there's always a way to get around before the car.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like there wasn't an inequality of transportation
like New York
options.
City, sure.
Yeah, I mean, and it didn't have to do with income, but there's definitely a barrier for people to not get a car, and I still feel like there's still a gap.
The gap.
Yeah. If
There
you don't
is.
have a car.
If you don't have a car, no.
Yeah,
Your
I
options
mean,
are
you're
limited.
talking about the benefit that you can't get
some
for
options.
parking for
There
not
are.
parking your car that you don't have. Like they won't give you an extra $20 for not parking when they have to pay, or it's more than
Yeah,
that.
you're saving people money if you don't. Bring
You're saving
car to
your
work.
employer money
You're saving your employer money. So
and the
pass
earth,
the benefits along, right?
let alone the earth.
No, the earth.
The
There's
earth.
always going to be that tension.
Yeah.
I feel with the car and the.
But if they
the
were all
bike
electric,
and the with the climate deal where
yeah,
we're like, hey, we want clean energy, right? And that's something
so
that
okay.
Seattle,
I'm
this
imagining
region
a
loves.
Seattle utopia with electric cars instead of motors.
Yeah, but
Like,
there's that
if we're
tension though because
how is there
that.
going to be a tension if we've leveled the playing field
Or
as far as greenhouse gases go? Like bikes and cars will have zero emissions. Everything's electric.
Then there will be no tension there because
But then
with
how
the
will we
climate deal
share?
saying that that's so bad for the
Yeah,
environment, right?
but it's like I can see. I don't understand how you can do that and then like get in your car every day and then or jet set around the country and world and not understand or think about that impact. Like I try and think about it, and I'm not stopping myself from doing these things in a globalized world, but it's like it's only gonna get worse because like cars are more. Yeah,
It will get worse.
is like in China and stuff. It's only the beginning there for
Yeah.
like middle class life and
Yeah. And then around here too.
And especially, I mean, and if here is any indication of what's to come in other places, as far as like infrastructure not being built out fast enough or planning for growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Had it in mind.
like
when
at
they
some
brought
point you gotta stop. You gotta flip
the
the
cars
board,
in.
start from scratch, go back to the drawing board, be like, all right, we got a shit problem on our hands now. But it doesn't seem like there's. I mean, I'll admit it. Is there any other bike news?
Let's just get more bikes on the road.
Yes.
Any way possible.
Well, we got a new bike share service coming out, that red one. Electric bikes. I'm hoping we can jump on those soon and take those for a test ride.
That'd be so fun.
Full report.
Yeah, I've never been on an e-bike.
Oh, and me either. Me
Either.
neither.
You either.
Ether.
You e. Electronic.
Anyway, should we talk
Yeah.
about the Stoked spoke? Let's talk about Stoked.
Yeah.
Was
I
there
really
any other
want to.
bike news? I'm ready to talk.
I didn't have much in there.
No,
Just,
I think we covered everything. I just didn't know.
Yeah, just that we're putting this out on SoundCloud and YouTube, and we're trying to reach out to
We got Twitter now.
on Twitter. Yeah,
Matt's
we're
tweeting.
We're
tweeting.
tweeting.
Matt's a tweet.
I'm a tweet.
He's a tweet on the Wheeltalk tweet.
Yeah, working on
tweet
that. There's a
at
whole
us.
Twitterverse out there, right?
That's what I hear.
Shit, it goes
Yeah.
around.
So we're just gonna start tweeting at the bike community in Seattle, and
Yeah, following people, which I just like to see what they put up too.
I've been following the bike blog for a while, and the Swift Industries. They've got this. We're about to talk about the Stoked Spoke series.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, this is the 4th annual winter route sharing event. This one was at the Rhino Room in Capitol Hill. Sorry, kiddos.
It was like, yeah, last Wednesday, January 31st.
Mm-hmm.
It was $5 to get in,
Yeah.
which
Hosted by Swift Industries. Cool.
yeah, is that 4 presenters?
4 presenters. Yeah, just really got me excited about bike camping.
Oh, me too. And to see everybody else's excitement, the turnout was huge.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was packed. There was no sitting.
We got some video, but I'll try and get a screen cap of like just it was all standing room.
Yeah,
If you've ever been in the Rhino Room,
place was pretty big.
It was full.
Yep, full bar.
Yeah. Weren't able to get close enough to the screen to like get the presentations, but we'll put up all of the links to the ride with GPSs and routes and stuff on the Swift blog.
Yeah, because they went into some detail.
Yeah, we'll go over it.
In a short amount of time they did.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll read this first one. The first one was Washing Outback 2.0. It was the 3-day solo bikepacking adventure. Started in Lake Chelan, went to Ellensberg. Ridgeline scenery on a lonesome and fantastic route early in the year.
Great
May
description.
2017.
It's a beautiful description.
Yeah.
127 miles they do. Jealous.
127
I've
miles
done
in 3 days.
127 in a long time.
Yeah, let's pull this up.
In 3 days? I haven't done a 3-day in a
all
long
through the
time.
mountains and then another climb. Yeah. What's the great elevation change there? 126, 15,000 feet. Oh boy.
It's not so bad.
Good for mountain biking. Yeah.
Man, this guy got it set. I liked how I'm glad he was the first one. Kind of really just explained it just how I would have almost. Just like verbatim the facts. Great photos.
Definitely. Oh, the photos were amazing and really inspirational for like trying to do it in the solo bike packing. Real hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rule 5. I learned about Rule 5 today. Rule 5.
Rule 5?
Yeah, what was that?
Stay.
Harden the fuck up.
Harden the fuck up.
Yep. Rule 5 was observed quite frequently with this one, so not for beginners.
That sounds fine to me.
Yeah. I got
right,
something to look for.
Yeah. That guy would be a great guest. Any of these people would be awesome.
I know,
guests,
right?
You know, and just to talk about it too. If they want to bring some,
Well, we found out about it
visuals, phenomenal.
from the Bikeworks warehouse sale. The person that was
that
the
guy.
third. We'll get to we're getting there. You want to talk about this second one?
Yeah, let's see it. Magic Mercantile in Montana.
Yeah, this one you could take the Amtrak to Glacier National Park.
Yeah, Whitefish. Maybe it's like East or West Glacier National Park. The stop is.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's one of those.
It's one of those. Glacier National Park. You can jump in there, trailhead at the gate.
Yeah, they have bike racks on the Amtrak.
Mm-hmm.
$20, I think, each way.
Yep. Whitefish Loop.
Great loop.
And this ride with GPS, it's a lovely weekend dirt wander. Takes in Montana's Whitefish Range.
I liked hers too. It was very factual as well.
Definitely. And very honest. It was more of a mountain biking, cyclocross biking adventure, it seemed like. And the presenter was very honest about how if you're more of a road biker, then it might be a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did.
But like hard gravel or dirt roads.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Tracks, stunning views. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she showed us like the picture of her tires.
Yeah.
It was, I'm glad
they were thick ones too. Like those
were
were
thick.
Like pretty big commuter tires, way bigger than what we run. And
yeah,
we've been on those gravel.
But just compared to everybody else, I think.
Yeah.
She made it sound like a lot of fun too.
Definitely mountain bike, cyclocross style.
Yeah, now I think this was a ride that they do. She was mentioning this WTF association type deal. What is it? Bike Explorers? Yeah, that's it. WTFBikeExplorers.com.
Ooh.
Being the women, trans, and femme like bike community, and they do a bike ride in August in Whitefish, Montana, and I think it's this loop that she was
Yeah.
presenting about. And just fantastic community, you know.
Yeah, we'll link to all of that in the description.
Absolutely. I mean, any way that you bring cyclists together
6,000
and an
elevation
adventure.
change. Yeah.
6,000, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a hell. Wow. Look at mile 30. Mile 30.
Woo. And then it's downhill the rest of the way.
What's the best grade that she got?
I don't know what any of these mean.
Maybe at that.
Looks like a
Have to
heart
drop
monitor.
it.
Beep, 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 beep. I wonder if we can make it sound. Put that in the synthesizer. See what that sounds like.
Flat.
Looks really cool. Yeah, this ride with GPS features pretty interesting. To play around with that this time for this bike camping season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have a
we already planned. We were
series of our
own.
own. Series of our own, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know, I'm wondering if why they don't do this in, say, like the fall.
Why not?
Because I don't know. Well,
Why wouldn't?
having it in the wintertime is great. Gives me something to do
Keep it
bike
going.
related.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's so
This-
far off from the summer still.
The Spoke series you're talking about?
Yeah, the Spoke series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like get you excited. I mean, this will help
It
us
does.
build our summer plans. I mean, yeah. Anyway, but I mean, we could go out as early as like March
Yeah.
in this part of town. It's not that cold.
Let's do it. Yeah, March.
March, April. We went out in April for first one, I think.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Is that the
Plus with
least
the, like
April?
global warming and
latest
stuff. We'll just Anyway,
We'll be out there like next week.
like a toot. Yeah. Next week.
It'll be a big oil spill. It'll reflect all the sun back at us, and we'll be getting a tan.
Oh, that was the thing too. Tan lines are to be curated and
Razor sharp.
razor sharp. Yeah, got to work on that.
Yeah, mine aren't.
Mine aren't. Definitely as pasty as.
I get these wonderful highlights in my hair
Mhm.
from the hair that sticks out of the bike.
Nice
Natural highlights.
Yeah.
You know,
There you go.
surfer style.
leopard print.
Leopard print. Yeah.
And let's see. Let's move on to the third one. After a short break and intermission, we have the car-free ski-to-sea Wet Boys style.
This guy might have been the most entertaining.
And this was the person from Bikeworks. Can't remember.
Yeah, this gentleman that we saw there.
Mm-hmm.
This person we saw, he, told us about it.
Wet Boys of Aslan Brew. And it's a classic bike camping hijinks, 4,300 feet.
I was looking at the ski to see. It's a
You got to bring all of this stuff with you.
race.
You're hauling a canoe, skis, boots, poles. Yeah,
right. They were doing it all by bike. Some people
Correct,
you
yeah.
can drive.
car-free division.
Car free division.
Correct.
You bike all your
3
shit from
days,
Bellingham.
150 miles. Yeah, you bike it all from Bellingham up to the thing.
Yeah, your canoe, your kayak, your skis. All your
Oh
gear.
yeah, let's take a look at this route. It looks pretty short, but it's not. It's all going to be uphill. 3,500
60
feet straight up.
Yeah, with all your stuff.
Yep. And then get right back.
Get a coast in.
But you coast in. But you do boat back? I don't know.
Oh no! What you do is you follow it along because you start there,
Yeah.
and then each leg of the race kind of leads you towards it.
Oh, I see.
So you bike along.
All the way back. But
Yeah.
biking there is the car-free division insanity.
Yeah, and then biking in between is the car
Yeah.
portion too.
I see.
The bike portion.
Oh, like right here was a leg. Right here was a leg, probably.
yeah. They all kind of start the same place.
Like it starts at the ski area. of
Right,
course.
starts there, and then each leg. Right, you meet
Yeah, it looks like there's a stop here and a stop here.
wherever the river is. That's where you're going down.
Yep.
Looks like a lot of fun though.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Is that 8 people?
Yeah.
Players,
what is it?
teams of 8
Uh,
over a 3-day, 2 days maybe,
2, 3. No, it said 3 day.
3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like one of those. We could totally, if we could get on crew with that, follow them around with some cameras, it looked like a wild time.
Did.
For sure.
Wet wild boys.
Wild boys, wet boys.
Not wild. Right.
Wet and
Just
wild
wet.
style.
Wow. What's the last one?
Hijinks is, yeah, this sums it up. Hijinks. And then,
This guy had some awesome footage too, though.
yeah, oh my gosh, there were some like animations and video, some like definite GoPro helmet cam type things.
Yep.
It was really inspiring.
Was.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get podcast guests
Hopefully get him on there. Yeah.
Yep.
Bring us stuff and
and get the Wet
get
Boys of
energy,
Osmond
too.
Brew. Where you at, Wet Boys?
Wet boys.
Talking about next year, get on it. We'll talk about your sick minimalist setups and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be
Have us
good.
come follow you along on the next one.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah. I don't have
Okay, fourth one.
skis. But anyway,
Yeah,
so the
me
last
neither.
one, my favorite.
That's why you
this
don't
one
do that
ended up
one.
being my favorite,
run.
maybe second to this one, the car-free ski to sea Wet Boy style. But
You
this
got
last
their
one was,
favorite?
I think, my favorite. It was a great headliner.
Sure was.
2 days, 72 miles, which is 35 miles a day, but it was like geared toward beginning touring.
Mm-hmm.
Started in the city of Portland, ended right back in the city of Portland.
Yeah.
Very similar to how we got started.
That's
doing
very
our thing.
identical.
Yeah.
And
But
it
there's like help
game-changing,
and friends.
Mind
and-
altering.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Friends on Bikes
Friends on bikes.
is the crew that was doing it.
Yeah. Do you know what yeah,
Yeah, let me put
pulled
this
up?
on there too. Yeah, just friendsonbikes.com.
Yeah.
Fostering a community for women of color who love bike riding to promote and grow diversity in cycling. Another fucking awesome, website. Just another organization trying to do.
Yeah. Do they have a
greatest
mission or
thing.
something you can read?
Yeah, let's see it. Okay. Our purpose is to promote and grow diversity in cycling. Women of color are highly encouraged to join us. Our efforts are focused primarily on women of color and trans and gender non-conforming people of color too. Cool. Values,
And they're
Hey.
a Portland group,
Portland
based, but they're
They were
looking
in here
to
in
expand.
Seattle. Doing
They're in
a
here?
series.
Yeah, so they're talking about their Portland ride for beginners, and we're gonna reach out.
They
to
had somebody
these.
there who was on the ride too. I think both of them were on the
Yeah,
ride.
yeah, they were both on the ride, but the one was from Seattle and is gonna try and start that up here. So we'll reach out.
Yeah, we will. I'd love to
come
pair
on
with
the
them or just
podcast.
help promote that.
Yeah, and we can help with routes, maybe. I don't know, like it. I think it would be a great mentorship, like as far as bicycle advocacy goes. There was
Definitely advocate for them.
the line that I really
Your bikes.
liked the most when it was like, yeah, you've seen it on Instagram. Now we have a place to do this safely and have a community around it rather than doing what we did, which was semi-safe.
On our own.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. It was very challenge. It was a good challenge. I liked it.
It was.
I would've done it.
So the parallels here
And-
between theirs and ours is about the same
Yeah.
mileage
Mileage-wise,
going out to
Um,
a state park.
the difference being someone that knows what they're doing is able to do all this planning for you and help
Yeah.
you with I think we've got beautiful maps with convenience stores and camping and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Really helpful. Yeah.
So the concept is
Good mentoring,
just
right?
amazing,
Like you're
amazing
saying.
idea. And they're going to try and bring it up here to Seattle, so we'll help them out.
The more the
Let us know
merrier.
how we can help. you
More
out.
bike riders.
More people on bikes, bike camping.
More bike camping.
It's not as hard as it sounds.
This was leaving the series, hearing about everybody's trip. That just makes me want to go out more, plan some more of our own.
Oh yeah. In the Swift Industries, they do. We've got one on the 28th at the Rhino Room at 6:30, and the March 28th again at the Rhino Room. Like 8 more bike.
I think they're looking
adventures.
for speakers.
Yeah, well, no, they got 3 more. There's a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they need more speakers,
They need
maybe.
more speakers, but they have. I don't know. So get more inspiration before the season officially starts.
Definitely. The guy going to Ellensberg.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just catching the what do you do? U-Haul.
Greyhound?
did like U-Haul one way.
Is that what he did?
Somebody did.
Huh.
That's always been on my mind. So you don't have to loop. You can just go to one destination and then
But how did you get?
one way U-Haul.
Oh, I see. Or like a zip card that you don't have to return.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good point.
So I wanted to go along the coast
Oh my
of
gosh.
Oregon. Speaking of Oregon.
Yes.
So the U-Haul thing could make it
Get
a
us
sweet
down
deal.
there. I mean, if the Amtraks aren't running as efficiently as they could be, if they keep derailing and mudslides, then it's not as reliable.
Guess not.
Nope. Bolt bus. Woo.
Yeah, both bus, just wait.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the Stoked Spoke series, season 4. I'm looking forward to the second episode of that on the 28th.
Yeah, I might have to go to that one as well.
I'm definitely planning to go to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for hosting that, guys. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can get you on to talk about your adventures here on Wheeltalk Seattle. It's getting weird.
It's getting weird.
It's getting weird.
Wheel talk.
Half an hour in, 35 minutes in. It's getting real weird.
Wheel weird.
It's huge. What else we got to talk about? We got Bikepacking and the Peddler's Fair we were talking about.
Yeah. Okay. So
This is
Bike Happy Month. Mm-hmm. And Peddler's Fair. They needed some launch money. They need some fundraiser. Mm-hmm. They did this last year. I know that there was the bike month. They had it online.
Mm-hmm. And there's Bicycle
Customized.
Benefits Month, and
The huge.
I know these are all
promotions in the summer.
completely separate, but this is well, what was it say? In the same vein of Portland's Pedalpalooza, with a huge street party in Ballard. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
So they need some money so they can get some
Grant funding from the city.
grant funding matching funding from
If
the
you can
city.
volunteer, even better. Yeah. I'm getting started early, so we'll link all of this information.
Yeah, they're all about the do-it-yourself, the DIY,
Heck
bike
yeah.
fun.
So we'll be reaching out to them this week as well. To see
Yeah,
what we
that's just
can
more
do.
connected. It's more
Exactly.
connecting with
There-
people
it
who
seems
want to
like there's
host
a lot
rides
of-
and people who can do rides, who want to ride.
Yes. Well, and there's a lot of people. It seems, at least the last few months, we've been scoping out bike stuff. There's a lot of people starting up these kind of things this year too.
There are.
A lot of different things.
Just the,
starting up.
the turnout at the Rhino
Oh
Room
my
was
gosh.
just a big surprise.
Yeah. And so many nice bikes parked out there.
There were.
Many.
Yeah.
So many.
Each one of them has a story.
I bet. Ton of stories. Just like ours.
Yeah.
So
Just
many
even
stories.
finding the bike is a story on its own.
Yeah, it is. He tried to find a bike this weekend.
I tried so hard to find a bike at the bike swap. Oh, let me quick. Yeah, it was
do you
on
wanna-
Saturday. Cascade Bicycle Club was hosting that, but I've got it confused with the bike garage. I thought it was going until 4, so I showed up at 2 right when they're closing.
Better than I did at 3:30.
Oh, well, you made it.
Yes, I didn't even know. No, I didn't make it to the right place though. I was
Oh,
definitely in the wrong place. But whatever.
that doesn't count.
No, it did not count. It was a good ride.
Yeah.
Counted
Well,
for
it was
that.
okay. So I feel like I had a little bit of an advantage being there late because then people were asking to like drop prices real quick.
Nice.
I had people approaching me. I heard you wanted to sell a bike, or I heard you want to buy a bike.
Yeah.
It's like somebody approached. Hey,
Nice.
what do you think?
Trying to-
it was
trying to-
400, but I'm willing to go lower.
Ooh.
Yeah. So people were eager to sell. I think towards the
And
end.
nothing stood out. Took
Not- No.
took your heart away.
No, I could
something.
find one. There was one frame I found that was around what I was looking for in my size, but
You'll know.
ultimately looks
Yeah.
just like, well, it's very similar to this one.
It's not
but yeah.
necessarily bad either, but you'll know. You'll know when it's time. You're like, there you are. I see you. And then you
Yeah.
get it. And you're like, this is my new bike.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not as condition.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
a
yeah. That's
condition.
another thing. Like that was like that new blue bike. It was the condition of the frame. It's like super shiny,
It really is.
comparative to the other one. Of course, yeah, it just makes it look
Just by the hue of the color,
the sheen.
sheen, the reflection.
I wonder if the Peddler Fair will do a bike show. We can just like show off our bikes and talk about it.
Yeah, so we've been dreaming big here. Yeah. Get a booth.
Get a booth if they'd let us. That'd be awesome. Play some music and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If they'd let us
Hang out with bike people all day.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Pedalpalooza.
Yeah, so we'll have their website if you want to donate. I mean,
Yeah, we'll link all of this stuff in the thing. Do we have anything else on the list?
let me see what else we're talking about today.
That's my list.
Yeah, just where we can go. How's your bike ride this week?
Oh, it's been all right. I'm starting to get a cold, I think, so it was tiring today.
Oh yeah,
But
man. Yeah, it feels like you ever feel like there's a flat tire on your bike?
the whole time there and back. That's how I know I felt like a cold coming on, is because everything was achy and
Yeah.
can't
What
pedal.
gear am I in? Damn it.
The same one
The same one.
whole time.
Oh yeah, no.
Exactly. Like, you're just checking your tire pressure at every stoplight, because it's like, well, maybe it's not me this time, but it is.
Yeah, couldn't be.
Take a rest.
Me? Yeah.
No,
I don't
me.
get sick.
Yeah, you don't get sick ever.
No, I mean you. I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
not like
pretending.
flu season or anything.
That's how I am when I'm sick and I get on the bike.
Yeah.
Say, I'm not getting sick. I'll be fine. Look, I'm gonna ride this.
I'm gonna feel like
Work.
crap tomorrow.
And then, yeah. Just
I'm still
achy.
gonna ride. No, maybe I'll take a bus. We'll see. If it's raining, it's that time of year where it's like,
Rain.
you just gotta like
just cold for a
shift
long
into a
time.
mindset to do it. Put those pants on, you know. The rain
Yeah.
pants up.
Harden the fuck up.
Yeah, a lot of Rule 5 this winter.
Well, Rule 10 is if you're biking in bad conditions, you're automatically a badass.
So harden the fuck up, bike in bad conditions.
Yeah,
And
do
you
both.
win.
Yeah, and you win. Right. Follow all the rules.
I'll keep that in mind. I should write that on the mirror too. Just be like, harden the fuck up. We can make harden the fuck up shirts. So, oh yeah, that was another thing we were gonna mention. We're gonna get some merch going to put on Patreon, and what else?
Yeah, like some
water bottles,
bottles,
coffee
water
mugs,
bottles. Oh yeah,
T-shirts.
real coffee.
I don't know, something.
I'd love to have coffee.
Also, we were doing a shout out, looking for people that do work by bike. If you work with a bicycle and make money using your bicycle, let us know.
Yeah. Now this could be anybody that works with bikes too.
Yeah,
You're like,
if your livelihood is surrounded by bicycle.
yes. And we're
We're just trying to make it look cool, guys. Trying to
Yeah,
make it look cool.
make it look
for
good.
the kids. Show them a better life.
Yeah, show them a better life.
So-
They're on YouTube. They're gonna watch.
That's
Maybe.
what I'm thinking.
Hopefully.
And then they're gonna put down the phones to get on their bikes and go camping.
Right. They can listen to this. You see that tree? That's a nice tree.
Mhm.
I'm narrating for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like get on 2 wheels.
That's a stellar jaybird. That's what it is.
But you'll know because that's community right there.
Yeah. You get to learn what the birds' names are.
I mean, you know more birds than I do, and I get into that shit
Yeah, it's fun to.
because you don't have the internet to look up what a bird it is.
No.
You can't tell fast enough most of the time. Kind of like need a bird book and to know what the fuck you're doing.
That's why I have a bird book.
You know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. And mushroom foraging. We were talking about fishing too. They were talking about fishing at the thing.
Fish camping.
Fish camping.
Whoops.
Bike camping to fish
trip.
fish trip. Yeah. Basically, we're gonna get some poles
Holes.
to catch our own food and hopefully make our own fish
Yeah.
on a fire. Get real manly.
A little tin foil. Just
Not even just like put it right on the end of the stick. No, don't even scale it.
don't even take it off the pole. Just right on
Don't
the
even
coals.
fillet it. Just like keep it alive.
Yeah.
No, that's cruel.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna boil the lake and just eat hot pot fish.
Yeah, and wait till they all belly up.
You saw that movie Volcano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Or
dying.
just like
in
get the
hot
fish and then
springs.
put it in the hot spring.
There, yeah. Yeah.
Napoleon liked that idea. Ladies and
Yeah, but
gentlemen,
you willing to help?
introducing Napoleon.
The cat.
The cat.
Yeah. Don't get confused. There's nobody off screen.
No. Oh, look at that big ferocious yawn. I think that's a good time to end. Unless you have anything else.
No.
Wheeltalk 102.
Wheeltalk.
Successful.
That was another fun one.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good shot.
We'll have to be back again soon.
Next week.
Next week.
Back again next week with
Yeah.
episode 103. And
We'll see you around.
keep it wheel.
On the bikes. Yeah, look for us. Keep a wheel.